Hey guys, finally, sorry this took about a week or two, but we're finally getting around to our Sonic CD review. Oh my, I said I needed some prep time for this. I definitely didn't need, I know you're questioning why did it take you over 2 weeks? Well, you see, we didn't around it. I ended up finishing the game and beating the game twice. What? Yeah. I always play it when. Okay, but. Yeah, I ended up. Okay, so this time we won't be looking at the original. What?
So
this time we won't be looking at the original.
But instead, the Xbox,
the Christian Whitehead version. For 3 Xbox 360, PS3.
So,
jeez. The Taxman and Stealth version.
Taxman and Stealth Christian Whitehead version on Xbox 360, PS3,
and mobile devices. But okay. So, all right. Not enough talk.
Let's give up a little information. Let's give out a little information about the game.
About the game's development. For those of you that don't know, it actually started out as a port of Sonic, started out as Sonic 2, part of Sonic 2. For the Sega CD, failed add-on for the Genesis. It's involving. Originally, Sonic 2 was supposed to have time travel. But time travel in stages. However, this was just at the start of development, and then later became something for Sonic CD. Oh my god, I'm sounding awkward here. Truth is, I don't know that much about the game's development.
This game's a bit of a lost cause when it comes to that.
All I know is that it was originally Sonic 2. It was originally the same game as Sonic 2.
I know it's not really much of something out of compatibility.
Yeah, that got Alex to believe that. But either way, before.
Alright, I used to believe there was a Sonic CD.
Yeah, you did. However, before that, let's get into some Easter eggs. Eggs before we start. Our video start. Alright. Note that these are only in the original. By putting in certain codes and going into the sound test, you can find 4 interesting images. Is one of the first one being in a chibi Sonic with the gray eyes. Eyes in Japan saying, "You are cool." Oh, you do remember what the image looks like, right?
No,
you don't. Alright. The other one is a rather well-known image. Tails with a Toyota.
Alright.
Oda saying, "See you next game," which is actually how you unlock him, and which is actually what it says when you unlock him in the remake.
It shows that one.
It says, "See you next game" with Tails.
Does it show that image?
No, it doesn't show the Toyota, but it has that line. Secret image. Those are 2 of the secret images.
However, the most
There's some other ones, like the fastest DJ alive, MC Sonic.
With poorly sketched, with
come in, bad boys. Can I kick it?
With poor writing and editing that makes it look like an amateur piece of fan work.
There's either this is an homage to Batman,
or there's just a really buff Sonic,
or Sonic was trying to make it into Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Either way, it's bizarre.
You guys might know this.
We might want to show them what we're talking about.
Oh.
Okay, let's show them the first one. Let's take a quick detour. Hold up your camera.
Okay. So this is the first image.
This is the
look at this. It says you are cool. Oh. The next one is downright hilarious.
It looks so poorly done.
Can I kick it? Come in, bad boys. The fastest DJ, MC Sonic, not Mix Sonic. The next image is
bizarre.
Okay, I'll get a better quality. This. What the fuck? It's an homage to Batman.
Look at the tails on it.
Okay, now let me find that. And you guys might remember this one. See you next game.
This is arguably the most well-known.
It's also how you unlock debug mode.
Yeah, the most well-known one in the game. though.
Oh my, this one is creepy.
Oh, this one, warning if you're a little easily spooked.
And if you're wondering what it says right there, infinite, fun is infinite. Sega Enterprises. Majin. Majin is actually the person's nickname, childhood nickname.
The person who developed the game.
Now, probably the reason why the image is so creepy is because of the English boss music.
It's being played.
Being so damn shit your pants worthy.
Boss music being played the whole time.
Fun is infinite.
We decided not to use that for the video.
Oh, but it's in Japan. It's supposed to be taken as a joke. Oh. Another thing about the game's development for Christian Whitehead, on Christian Whitehead's side of things, was a scrapped level known as Desert Dazzle,
which was actually reused.
A recreation of Dust Hill Zone's mock-up of picture. Which finally he got an actual level. We'll get to that. There was also another scrapped level known as Final Fever,
which never got any parallels.
Which was supposed to be one of those final boss, those special stage exclusive levels. Where if you got all the time stones, you'd be able to fight him. I'd Eggman. And a probably better final boss.
Yep.
But, okay, that's enough about the game's development, enough of the Easter eggs.
Let's get into the game itself.
But first, the story. This game actually opens up with a cutscene. For an anime fan, and this might be a shocker of who made them, it was from Toei Animation.
The same people who developed some series, such as
Dragon Ball Z, and are also the ones that own Tom and Jerry.
Really?
Yeah.
Are these Japanese owned?
Yeah. Okay, but the cutscene kind of explains what's going on. But every year, every last month, every December, or in Sonic's world, yes, it says every last month on the last month of every year.
Planet, simply known as Little Planet.
And that'll show up by Neverlake. That shows up by Neverlake. A Sonic decides to go stop by. But notices it's chained down by none other than Dr. Rofucknick. I mean,
Ivo Eggman Robotnik.
Yeah, it's so he decides to investigate. Along the way, Sonic will meets in Palm Tree Panic. Sonic meets
a female hedgehog
who the English manual mistakenly
labels as
Sally Acorn, Princess Sally, from the Sad AM series. I don't know why. Okay. Amy Rose, the character, or who saw us.
Character in terms of
yeah. So, either way, Amy saw Sonic from by using tarot cards. Sonic was the one. Yeah, she's definitely. Alright. But, during that, she gets kidnapped by another new character. Probably a badass. A total badass.
And the fan favorite character.
He shows up and kidnaps. Now, Sonic, on the other hand, and does not like the idea of romance, and thinks it isn't cool with that.
So he awkwardly tries to shut Antonio. He gets his wish, now they're not in the way he intended. When Metal Sonic shows up and kidnaps Amy.
Amy.
Mistaking her for the real Sonic.
So, okay, I think that's enough of the story. The thing is, this is the first Sonic game where that showed a little more impact on the story.
Which became a bigger focus.
It's Sonic 3. Alright, but how does the game play? Well, there are 7 stages, although 6 of them are mainly just rehashes of Sonic 1 levels. By the way, let's not try. If you were asking, when does this game take place? It's
that's a debate in its own way.
Some say
nobody can decide whether it takes place.
It's before Sonic
3 or before Sonic 2.
Or in between Sonic 2 and 3.
Or in between, that's what in between Sonic 3.
Yeah, the timeline. Sega really hasn't given a timeline placement. And Twitch is.
So it's best not to think about it. We'll just think you're playing hard.
Okay, so there are 7 stages. However, 6 of them are actually just versions of existing of Sonic 1 levels. Let's go over them, shall we?
First stage is Palm Tree Panic.
It's your typical Green Hill stage, except way more colorful.
And arguably one of the best starting levels.
It gets the player a custom to the new gimmick.
Super feel about it.
And time travel.
Right. Did we mention that there's a new special technique Sonic can pull off?
Yeah, just like the spin dash in Sonic 2, Sonic earns a move that was absent and for so long in games. It's essentially a spin dash, except if you're left vulnerable. Or you rev into a figure 8 symbol. Or take off. Be warned, or as I just said, you're left vulnerable.
Very vulnerable.
For attacks. X. So I recommend using the super peel out, and that after performing it hold down on the roll, and turn into a ball. Oh, that's just my suggestion. So, but the spin dash in the original was honestly kind of fucking useless. You had to wait for it to charge up, or you'll just stand there as if nothing happened. Thankfully, the Taxman Stealth version fixes this. This lets you use the normal spin dash. I recommend it. And because unless you're a Sonic CD purist. Alright. Yeah, the new spin dash. But, okay.
Also, on a side note, why the fuck is he even called the super peel?
Okay, but it's not new to this game is also. Oh, you'll notice some sign code. Unlike checkpoints, they'll say past or future.
If you run through them fast enough,
up and keep that momentum going, you'll head into a different time period. The past before or Eggman showed up.
Future.
Two different. The bad future is a desolate wasteland.
Eggman wins.
And a good future, where Sonic stopped him in time.
And good future Sonic to the
Yeah, so however, time traveling is easier said than done. Unless you're in a certain spot, after time travel, this is a pain in the ass. You have to keep that momentum going for like 20 seconds.
So unless you have a ready amount of loops,
yeah. Yeah. Either way, that's a Palm Tree. Okay, enough gameplay changes. Is Palm Tree Panic? We addressed it's a good starting level.
It gets you hyped.
It's your
seamlessly
to the site where peel out, and perfectly shows you time travel. Or where it gives you a pass sign and then sends you through a loop and up in the air.
Yeah.
So,
mechanically, this stage is perfect.
This stage, I'd give this stage a 9.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
And that's a 9 point.
Aesthetic.
Oh no, calculator out. 9.5.
I have a total of 8 stages in average.
Yeah. Technically counting the special stage.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. Then next up, Collision Chaos. This is, well, the name is accurate.
This stage is hectic.
You'll be taking hit. It's everywhere. There with these. Oh god damn it, slicers. Or stay out of Sonic CD. Probably either more or less annoying in version of the slicers.
Depending on what part of your
attacking. This state, and there are also hazard spikes, and more spikes.
It's very well be called spike shape.
Collision spike.
Called spear.
Yeah. It's fucking annoying. I give it a 6.
Well, Pleasant stage when you can deal with it.
And plus the boss can go fuck itself. Oh, it's a pinball stage. You're playing a pinball or to get it to hit Eggman 3 times. And then that can just get annoying. What do you rate the stage?
I rate it.
I gave it a 6.
I give it a 6 as well.
So that's a... Alright. 10, 6. 15.5. Next up is Tidal Tempest. By the way, did I mention Poultry Panic is basically Green Hill Zone. Collision Chaos is... Oh, does this remind you of anything? Spring Yard. It's just Spring Yard Zone. Only pink.
Tidal Tempest.
It's Labyrinth Zone. Again.
That was a much less annoying version.
I mean, for one, it looks pleasing.
Aesthetically speaking, this is the most gorgeous stage in the game.
And look, that is some fine-looking water. That's some fine water.
Really gorgeous aesthetic. But does the stage hold up mechanically?
Well, I'd say, if you're not going for time travel,
Sure.
yeah, this stage gets an 8.
I'd give it a 9.
All right, so that's 24. Next up, Quartz Quadrant. Now you might be saying, well, this doesn't resemble any stage from Sonic 1. Well, it's kind of like Marble Zone. Oh, it's an underground stage. It's an underground stage, or come on, tell me. For those of you that watch our channel might get this reference. It's a place called Quartz Quadrant.
Wow, I didn't know Eggman was trying to start a kindergarten.
This day, well, okay. I think we don't need to be talking about how the state looks until the breakdown. But the stage is full of conveyor belts, springs, and that's kind of it.
But does it feel as boring and annoying as Marble Zone?
No,
definitely not.
I'd give it a 9.
Same here. I'd say this is a Marble Zone clone
done
that way far better than the original.
Total 9. Okay. All right. So next up is the only unique stage, Wacky Workbench.
Wacky Workbench is easily the most interesting stage in the game.
We got a bouncy floor, or electric wires. This is the only time Sonic ever climbs on poles. It's incredibly weird.
Yeah.
Here we've got things that'll freeze you.
But is this stage a mind-boggling mess?
It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass to get through.
Is it a whimsical, wacky wonderland?
I'd honestly give it a 6.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's all right. Yeah, same here. Yeah. Visually speaking, it's definitely an interesting stage to get into.
But playing through it is
a little boring.
And kind of annoying.
And once you figure out what the mechanics are, they don't really give you the same wow factor.
39.
Yeah, 39. I thought you had the addition.
Yeah. So next up, Zone 6. Start a speedway. Just
Arguably
guess.
the most iconic
Just
villain.
guess what this one's trying to copy.
Starlight.
Yep, Starlight's not. Except it's kind of cluttered.
Yeah.
Other than it's a pain to get around. However, it does have probably the most iconic fight in the series. You don't fight Metal Sonic.
It's a race with a Metal Sonic.
With Eggman's death beam in trailing behind, that'll kill you in one hit, even if you have rings. It's a little annoying. Also, Eggman kills his own creation.
On accident, of course, he's trying to kill you.
Oh. And at the end of this, you rescue Amy. Sonic, you might have regretted that.
You could have just left her on Little Planet. Wait, so does, like, Amy live on Little Planet? Or does she follow Sonic there?
I think she followed Sonic. Seriously,
She's fucking stalking Sonic so that she gets to feel him up.
There's no way you're gonna get out of marrying me.
Okay, what the actual fuck, Amy? This is why people don't like Amy.
She's fucking creepy.
Gameplay-wise, Amy's fun to play as, but character-wise, she's a little creepy.
And tad annoying.
Definitely
Sonic, you'll regret doing that later on. But either way, I think this stage gets a 10.
Despite I have no,
the
only issue there
is it's a clusterfuck.
There's a bit of clues, but it's a late game stage. It's the second to last actual stage, so of course it's going to have a lot of obstacles. It certainly lives up to the original. To the zone it's trying to play off of. I'd say just like the original, this stage gets a perfect 10 in my book.
Alright, 49. Next up, guess what this state? Metallic Madness. Oh my god.
This stage is, you can definitely tell.
What it's based on. Scrap Brain Zone. Only 10 times more annoying. I mean, it's a clusterfuck to navigate. It's a clusterfuck to navigate. And by the way, for those of you that were wondering, if you get a game over in the original, you have to do all 3 acts. You have to start over from Act 1. Now you might say Sonic 3 does that, except if that only has 2 acts. Acts, and they're usually pretty short. Am I correct?
Yeah.
But here there are 3 acts. And these stages are painful. Okay, I'd give. Thankfully, the Taxman and Stealth version. Thankfully, the 2011 remake, fix it is this and saves by act. Next, you don't ever have to worry about backtracking.
Is it still annoying if you
Okay, I'd also give it a 5.
Same here.
And the final boss is also a little underwhelming. It gives you rings, and it takes not 6, not 8, not 12, but 4. 4 measly hits.
Usually the most pathetic boss in Sonic.
Boss in the classic series. Alright.
Usually the most pathetic classic Sonic boss out there.
54. Wait, what's your rating?
5.
Oh, so. Alright, but. Okay, now it's time I activate my rage mode. The special stage. But, however, there are 2 ways you can get the good ending. One, I mentioned time travel on how it was a pain in the ass.
Destroy all of the generators in the
in the past. However, it's easier said. It's rather easy in the first 3 stages. Good luck trying to find the one under Metallic Madness. I myself don't bother with that bullshit. So I go after the lesser of two.
Arguably still really frustrating.
Oh my! First off, the special stages. So the special stages. It's just like Sonic 1. Keep 50 rings till the end, till you reach the end of this. And that's easier said than done. These easier said than done trying to get into one. Trying to avoid all enemies. Enemy contact.
You're impossible in this game.
And you only get 13 chances.
The game is definitely not designed for that.
I would have preferred the checkpoint system of Sonic 2.
Plus, it would have been more forgiving with the amount of chances you get.
Okay, but oh my god, these special stages.
Oh, these special stages are horrid.
Oh, they suck so bad. First off, you thought Sonic 2 stages were awful. Well, you most certainly haven't played Sonic CD. You have to chase a certain amount, chase 6 UFOs around some racetrack. That's what I jokingly called it.
Imagine actually racing in this place.
Yeah, so that sounds easy. Wrong. First off the UFOs will just swirl around, they just swirl around, and will just as dickishly move out of the way when you're about to jump at them. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And the hit detection if you're playing the original, or can just be what? No, but the real kick to the ball. The real kick to the balls. There's water everywhere. What's the problem?
10 seconds off your timer.
And just like the bombs in Sonic Mania, there's no frame. There's no frame. And when you stop.
So as soon as that 10 goes down, you'll lose another 10.
You're fucked. Yeah.
And it goes down fast.
You can lose fail a special stage as easily as right as you start.
Or if you're not quick enough to react. And
unlike the Taxman stealth versions, you can't return to previous stages. Isn't play a Palm Tree Panic Act 1 until you get them all.
You need to do it in 14 tries.
Get them. If you don't have at least one by Quartz Quadrant, you're fucked.
Yeah, so there's not a Metallic Madness, right?
Yeah, I'm correct.
So, yeah, if you don't have at least one by Quartz Quadrant, it's physically impossible.
These special stages,
0
and so that doesn't add to the score.
So,
all right. Time for the breakdown. So we covered gameplay. Okay. So gameplay overall is
wonderful.
Let's go over the
gameplay rates. 54.
Yeah.
Divided by 8.
All right. Yeah, I have my calculator up for this. Equals 6.75. Now, oh my god, next up, the music. Do I even need to say anything? Well, first off, there are 2 soundtracks depending on where you live, on what part of the world you live in. It's kind of weird. Jordan, honestly, I think a lot of people can say this.
Japanese soundtrack.
You're listening to it right now. Oh, even Sega knows. The Japanese soundtrack is better. For the Metal Sonic Fighting Generations, they use this theme. They use the Japanese version.
That's a forgettable English version.
Keep time nice. So the music gets a 10.
10.
Now, oh my God, I can let you cover this one. What?
60.75.
Alright. Then, oh my God. Next, and the last one. No, we already covered with the music.
Graphics.
For Sega CD.
Oh my God, the Sega CD did not disappoint me graphics.
This game is looks amazing.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
Like, make a grown man cry beautiful.
you can, yeah. The game, I mean, for a Sega CD, the Sega CD would have more power, has more processing power, or to create these amazing looking stages. Is from on the right from the fine looking in water entitled template is to the beautiful night sky of Stardust Speedway. And this game gets the graphics get a 10 out of 10
Easily.
So
Best design history. If I could give it 11, I honestly would.
26.75. Now let's round by 3. Up 8 point.
It's 8.9.
If you were to round that, it would be a 9.
Yeah, 8.9.
So, this video took forever. I was worth the wait. I'll see you guys on soon. Soon is the most I can say. For our review of the Sonic 3 saga.
Arguably the longest saga of Sonic.
We got a lot to cover, in terms of gameplay and state in terms of gameplay. So, we'll see you some other time.
Yeah, on the flip side, I bros.